We're here with a wonderful foundation. I'm going to ask him to introduce himself.
Hello, my name is Vinicius Tinoco. I'm also known as Vina. I'm also known as Vini or V or even Vin, so I have multiple nicknames. And came to California in 2016, January of 2016, with the purpose of skateboarding and eventually start a similar organization that I was working for in Brazil. So backtracking a little bit.
And the name of your organization, please tell me the name.
The name of my organization here is Next Up Foundation. We hope to bring a kid up every time we start a program or anytime a student enrolls at Next Up. We hope that one kid to be the next one up. So that's why it's called Next Up.
The mission of this organization, you say, is still from Brazil?
Yeah, we started I started volunteering some of my time to a program that was established by the Brazilian government for the Foundation for the Well-Being of Minors, which in reality is a youth prison. A friend of mine, Sandro, he started this program teaching life lessons through skateboarding to those kids. And we were working with teenagers, adolescents with good behavior inside of the organization. And we're teaching them that they made a mistake in their lives. They fell really hard, but they could get up. So those are that's one of the lessons that we learn while skateboarding, because we fall pretty much every day, but we get up and then we try it again. So same principle can be applied and should be applied into our lives. That's what we're teaching those kids back in Brazil. But at that time, I was, in the peak of my career, skating, healthy.
You was a pro skater?
I was not a pro skater. I was about to become a pro skater in Brazil. Then I came here because my dream at the time was to skate where everything started. Ground zero for skateboarding. I really wanted to skate here, so I made my way here. But I also promised my friend Sandro that I was leaving his program. I was not going to be able to help him any longer because I was pursuing a dream. But I told him, I promised him that I was going to start something similar here. And then I started Next Up and had amazing friends around me, helping me, supporting me. And the mission was to mentor youth in underserved areas, and using the same principles, using the same mission as in Brazil, teaching life lessons through skateboarding. But my ideas were getting a little far ahead, and then the gears were spinning, and then I thought it would be really awesome if we could have a place that we could actually support the kids academically, expose them to all the different careers and jobs that exist in the skate industry, and really promote youth leadership, right? So that's currently our mission today. So what we try to do, we try to expose our kids to all the different careers that exist in skateboarding. Through the workshops that we have here at Next Up, we also encourage kids that we spot that have abilities to do certain things, and then we encourage them to run workshops as well. So that's an example of youth leadership, or even with tasks inside, that, and then we have really good rewards to the kids who show a good progress in school. Exactly. So those are the three areas that we were focused, and for example, we're announcing 3 scholarships to the best students on June 21st. So the kids who have the best grades, they're gonna go to Woodward West, which is a skate camp, translating to words, heaven for skateboarders. so they're going to stay for a whole week there with everything paid, and that makes us really proud, and that only is happening because of the support of Dickies, the clothing company.
Wow, when your sponsors, when your partners.
Exactly, they're doing that for us for the 3rd consecutive year. So we're excited about that.
So take me through a day, like when a student signing up here. What is the day like here as far as the services you provide? It sounds like it's growing, but so explain it as of now what a day will be like when a kid come here.
It's growing. We are in the process of hiring 2 skate coaches who are going to be responsible for monitoring the skate park, and then in this way I'm going to have more freedom to stay inside. As we're growing the capacity of the organization, I have to run certain things in the building. I have help from a computer tutor. His name is Greg. He's great. He comes and helps once a week. We have computer classes. We're about to start also our yoga classes that we always had, but due to a lack of funding, really, so we have to put more attention in certain things and then let other things go.
Yes.
But the activities really that happen here next up is computer classes, yoga classes, we have art classes, music. Sometimes we have tutors coming in to help with the piano, and we also have kids who teach themselves how to play the piano, which is pretty amazing. We bring pro skaters to skate with the kids, and give them opportunity to skate with their favorite professional skateboarders. We have Q&As with the skaters. The kids get to ask them questions and get to listen from their idols.
Yes.
And we also provide field trips to skate companies, which we call those educational field trips.
Yes.
And then we give the kids a tour inside of their buildings through all the different departments that exist in the company. And if the company has its own skate park, at the end of the tour we end up skating the park as well.
So that's fine.
Yeah, we have been to a lot of different companies, and those are always very fun.
So it also sounds like this is a great after-school program as well.
And that's what it is, yeah, after-school program.
After-school program with academic tutoring, you have the skating, you have the workshops, you have the computer classes, and it sounds like it's just growing. But a lot of people are now using the term safe place. And so I kind of hear that's what's happening here, like a safe place for the children.
Exactly, a safe place for the children. Yes, that summarizes pretty much everything.
Yes.
Exactly, a place where it's supervised, and the kids are not at risk. It's gonna be our 10th anniversary,
Wow.
June 21st. But I still consider Next Up a startup organization.
Yes.
I believe that everything I have done led me to this place,
To this point, yes.
which created a lot of buzz, and
Yes.
people outside of the organization think the organization is well established,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But it's not.
It's
very small. It's a
Yes,
small
still
organization.
growing. Yeah.
Small organization with a lot of potential, but with also a lot of work to be done.
Yes. So it's like that's a challenge. 'Cause I was going to ask, one of my follow-up questions would be the challenges you're having, and you pretty much nailed it with saying that the challenges, you definitely want to get it organized, and you definitely want to get it to the next level, which is a lot of challenges a lot of organizations, especially nonprofit, is having. But it sounds like also because of the popularity of what you're doing, the necessity of what you're doing, people are excited about it already because it's reaching the youth. It's making a difference. I know the parents probably could testify since their child can come here, the change in them, and that's what it's important, And so you doing the work. 'Cause lots of times the work come first, lots of time. And then you could be as organized as you possibly could be, but a lot of folks are organized, but they don't have the results. They don't have the community, you know, wanting what they're organized about. You know what I'm saying? So although you have them coming, and now you can get organized, but I think the main ingredient was to get them here and get them involved.
Yeah.
And now, you know, so it's not about, you know, ABC if your goal is D, as long as you end up at D, right? You know what I'm saying? You can